Good morning, yogi, or good afternoon, or good evening. It's time to practice. Today we're going to be focusing on our inner strengths, the things that we're really good at. We're going to do a lot of plank variation today and really just focus on our core. So let's go ahead and get started. At the top of our mats, we're just going to start with a couple sun salutation A, just to warm up, connect with ourselves, focus on our intention. So nice deep breaths. If you know sun salutation, just go right ahead. We're going to do 2 of them. Coming up to a flat back with a nice inhale, and we're going to exhale all the way back to plank. We're going to spend a lot of time in plank today. Exhale down all the way. Inhale up to an up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Stay here for 3 breaths. Let's really focus on looking into our core. Really set that intention strong at the beginning of our practice. What are we good at? What's already deep inside of us that is very, very strong that sometimes we forget about? Today we want to tap into that inner strength and remind ourselves how strong we really are. Inhale up to the top of your mat, flat back, maybe hands on your shins. Exhale all the way down to a forward fold. Inhale, stand all the way up tall, hands at your chest. And relax for a second. Breathe in again, real deep. Let's go ahead and exhale all the way down to another forward fold. Let's do one more. Inhale, nice flat back, shoulders go back. Exhale, back to plank. Core is nice and tight. Hands are directly under our shoulders. Make our way down to chaturanga. And inhale all the way up to up dog. And we're going to exhale all the way back to a downward facing dog. Take a minute to check in with yourself. Move around a little bit. This is your practice. I'm just helping guide you through it so you don't have to think so much. Review your intention. Every time we come back to downward dog, review your intention. Inhale all the way up to the top of your mat, to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold again. Stand all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down to a forward fold again. Come up to a flat back. Exhale back to plank. Really bring your core in tight. Focus on a very 360-degree breath. Feel your breath expanding everywhere. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. More like 3 breaths now. Keep breathing. Focus on keeping your core really engaged. Keep breathing with your diaphragm. Remember how strong you really are. Exhale all the way down to chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And we're going to exhale back to downward facing dog. Take a second, review your intention. What are you good at? What are you strong at? That maybe you're not utilizing that power every day. Or maybe what are you strong at that you want to get stronger at? That you can push yourself. We're going to make our way back to an upward facing dog. And then back into another plank for another 5 seconds. So we're just going the reverse of where we just came from. Focus on your breath. Pay attention to your posture. Remember how strong you are. Keep breathing. Exhale. Inhale up to the top of your mat. To a flat back, shoulders back. exhale all the way to a forward fold. Really look up towards your belly button. Inhale all the way, stand up. And maybe exhale to a little mini back bend. Inhale up. And exhale all the way down to a forward fold again. Up to flat back. Exhale, back to plank. This is going to be our flow. We're just going to do some different plank variations here. We're going to go over to a side plank onto our left side. So we're on the left edge of our foot. Maybe you want to go to a supported side plank. Put that left knee down. Reach your right arm all the way up to the sky. I really want to go for the full expression, so I'm both feet on the ground, all the way out, reaching all the way up, lifting my right hip as high to the sky. Keep breathing. We're here for 5 breaths, and we're going to exhale. That's your 5th breath. Exhale all the way down. Inhale up to up dog. And exhale back to down dog. You're so strong. Your deep strength, your inherent strength, the things you're good at are what you should be doing. Pushing yourself harder in those areas, growing those areas into new areas. But it should all start with what you're good at. And today that's what we're focusing on. We're going to inhale all the way forward again to an upward facing dog. And then we're going to exhale to a plank. And then inhale over to another side plank on the same side. We're on our left hand. Our right hand is reaching all the way up. We're breathing in. We're breathing out. Lifting our right hip all the way up. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale all the way back down. Maybe take a little pause here if you need to. An extra breath. Then come back up. Step up to the top of your mat. Follow through your forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Maybe exhale to that back bend to stretch your core. Inhale, head and hands all the way up. Exhale down to our forward fold again. We're going to go back through that same flow, but we're going to add on and change it up a little. So make your way back down to plank. We're going to go over to the other side now. We're on our right side. The pinky edge of our right foot is making contact with our mat, and our right hand is on the mat, and our left hand is reaching as far up as we can. We're engaging our core, lifting our left hip as high as we can to the air, and we're breathing here. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a second and reflect. Check in with your body. Be proud of yourself. Take a minute to be proud of what you're doing. Celebrate yourself. Remember your inner core, your inner strength. Let's make our way back. So we're going to just inhale all the way forward to an upward facing dog. Exhale to a plank. And then we're going to inhale over to the side. We may wobble a little bit. We may not. Just breathe. Focus on that inner strength. You're an amazing, strong human. Prove it to yourself today. Make your way back to plank, all the way down. Do another upward facing dog if you want. Why not? Step up to the top of your mat Inhale up to a flat back. Exhale to a forward fold. We're going to inhale, stand all the way up. We're going to exhale to a nice back bend. Inhale to straight. Exhale all the way forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale back to our plank. Stay focused. Keep breathing. Focus on your breath. Keep breathing in, focusing on the strength from within us. Exhale down, inhale up dog. Exhale back to down dog again. We're going to just take it back forward again. Couple breaths in down dog. Remember your intentions. We're here focusing on our inner strengths. Breathe forward to plank. Breathe in, upward facing dog. And up to plank. We're going to hold it here for 5 breaths. Keep breathing. Focus on your strength. Focus on what you're good at. Keep your strength. Let's step our way up to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Look all the way up to your belly button. Breathe in, stand all the way up. Exhale, back for a little back bend. Inhale back up. And exhale down again like a forward fold, except go ahead and have a seat. And we're just going to go straight into a boat pose. Keep your shins parallel to the ground. Your arms can be down. Your arms can be at your chest. And then we want to exhale down all the way to a low boat. Our lower back's hitting the mat. Legs are straight. And we're just breathing through. Inhale, exhale. Now back all the way down and put your feet all the way up into the air. Really stretch your heels and try to touch your feet to the ceiling. You're laying all the way down with your legs just facing up. And exhale your legs down to the ground. Take a couple breaths here. Focus on the sensations that you're feeling. Focus on your inner strength. Focus on your power. So we're going to come back up to a boat pose and we're going to stay here for a few breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your chest open and exhale down to a low boat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And inhale your feet all the way up. Put your shoulder blades down to the mat. Relax your back and upper body and keep those legs up. They're going to want to drift down, but keep those heels tight. Your core is the center of all your power and strength. Pull your knees in and just give yourself a hug. Focus on the sensations that you're feeling deep inside your body. Focus on that growth in your core and breathe deeply. Go ahead and extend your left leg all the way down, but keep a hold of your right knee. And really just, again, focus on the sensations that you're feeling. I want you to take your right knee and cross it all the way over to your body and touch it all the way down to the ground. Let your right shoulder blade lift up off the ground a little bit. You're going to get more of a sensation in your lower back, more in your hip. Just breathe. Stay here and focus on the work that you've done. Inhale now, and as you exhale, I want you to rotate just a little bit over, and now let your right shoulder blade touch your mat, and let your knee lift up off the ground a little bit. You should feel a different sensation through here. Just breathe. If you have to look over to your hand, that's okay. As you inhale, bring your feet, both your knees back to center. Just kind of rock back and forth, hugging both your knees. Exhale, drop your right leg all the way down. Now hold on to your left this time. And just like on the other side, take an inhale, and as you exhale, I want you to drop it over to the opposite side. Really let your shoulder blade lift up off the mat. From this angle, if you pause or just take a second and watch, you can really see the difference in my pose. When I have my shoulder blade up, it's more of an upper back. I may have misspoken on the other side, but it's more of an upper back. It's through my shoulder, it's through my upper chest. I'm not feeling as much through my lower back and through my hip. But I'm going to breathe here for a couple seconds just like you are, and then I'm going to exhale and touch that shoulder blade down. And I'm going to shift that stretch down to the lower part of my back and into the outside of my hip. I'm just going to breathe. It helps me to look towards my left hand at this moment. I want you to find what's comfortable for you. I want you to focus on you. I'm just here to guide you. I'm just here to take a little bit of thought. Let's go ahead and come back to center. Really pay attention to our hips. Rock back and forth. Keep your hands down and just move your hips around. With your knees up, slowly roll it around. And maybe just hug your knees into your chest and just stay here for a second and find a nice calm moment. Maybe you want to put your feet down. Maybe you want to lay all the way out. This is your moment. Really hugging my knees into my chest. Just breathing, focusing on my inner strength. I want you to remember how strong you are. What are some things that you've done recently that surprised you? What are some things that you have noticed about yourself that you're good at? And as we move into this final rest, as we move into our Shavasana, I really want you to stop and let go of all the outside noise, and I want you to focus on your strengths. I want you to take this time to really think about all the things in your life that you thrive at. What are the things that people compliment you about? What are the things that you feel confident doing and the things that you really enjoy doing? Those are the things that you need to focus on in your life. Those are the moments that help grow us as strong spirits. How have you made this world a better place? What do you do on a daily basis? This is that time to reflect on that. I want you to just breathe And when your mind drifts, I want it to drift into your abilities, into your strength. I want you to create a pure intention of focusing on those core strengths. So that way when you move into your meditation and those moments in between your thoughts and you have a pure intention, that's how we manifest. That's how the universe provides. Enjoy your meditation. I hope you enjoyed your practice. It's an honor to guide you. It's an honor to be with you today for your time on the mat. Thank you very much. Namaste.